5:45. Time to slow things down. Check out what's happening in the 608 this morning.
Josh Prider is live at the Edgerton Hospital Healing Garden with what's new there this morning. Always a beautiful location, especially when the sun coming up. Those rays hitting the vegetation there is just perfect. How's it looking there this morning?
Oh my gosh, guys, it is beautiful out here. Even though it's a little cold, as you can tell, I've got the gloves on, a couple of extra layers. It's making up for it as far as the scene goes out here because this is truly something special. This is the 12th year of the Healing Garden right behind the Edgerton Hospital. And this morning, the garden manager, Mark Dwyer, is up early with us this morning. Mark, good morning to you.
Good morning, Josh.
So we were out here last year featuring this in the 608. This year you got a couple of new things that you've added, including the alliums, which you'll find a lot more of them out here. Describe a little bit about what that is for the garden.
Sure. Well, the alliums, or ornamental onions, are a fall planted bulb and related to chives, garden onions, and a lot of the more common things we might know. The benefit for a late spring display is not only beauty, but pollinator activity and the fact that our resident deer don't enjoy consuming them, which is nice.
You know, you guys have a beautiful space back here, several different areas. For those that maybe weren't familiar with our story last year, what is this Healing Garden all about?
Well, in the Healing Garden, when you think about its purpose, beauty, of course, is important, but it's meant for everyone to enjoy. But we have patients, we have visitors, we have the family members of our patients, and also staff members coming out to enjoy a kind of a private respite. But it's meant for engagement. We have activities out here. There's active therapy going on. So it has a lot of different purposes, but it serves a really wide community.
Of course, there's a lot of time and effort that goes into making this what it is, too.
Absolutely, and primarily volunteer maintained, which is important to mention.
You know, when you mention those volunteers and really the support to be able to pull this off, it takes a community effort of support to be able to have this space for this hospital.
Absolutely, and with 3 acres, that's a good size chunk of real estate to maintain. But again, the beauty seems to be the easier part, but what we're working with co-staff really is making it a space that we can utilize very often.
How can people help out if they'd like to support this Healing Garden and this hospital right now?
Well, great question. The Healing Garden specifically, we certainly always need volunteers. The garden itself also receives a lot of donations, grant money, and ultimately is funded through a combination of very benevolent folks that realize the space is meant for everyone, and it truly is a community garden. It is open to all.
So earlier we talked a little bit about the garden party that's going to be happening next weekend, and tickets are still available for that.
Yes, it's going to be very exciting. So it's our second garden party, and the Scentsation, that's not necessarily a play on words. It's a very fragrant garden, so it's meant for sensory engagement. So when folks are enjoying that evening on Friday the 23rd, there'll be the fragrance of dark chocolate, vanilla, popcorn, all these amazing scents provided by plants. So again, another avenue to enjoy for this event.
And I've put my my sniffing to the test too, and I can definitely confirm that it is just it's a beautiful spot. Like, if people haven't been here, they should come check it out.
I hope they do. It's again open to everybody.
Awesome. Mark, thank you so much for your time. If you'd like to learn more about this garden, or if you're interested in tickets for the garden party again happening next Friday, you can go to the story up on channel3000.com, guys. And coming up in our next half hour, if you missed our last segment, we've got quite the treat for you. If you look inside of the pavilion, we have a 1923 Chevy on the property this morning, and we're going to talk about the connection between that and this hospital coming up about 6:12, guys. So if you missed our last segment, you'll want to stick around because it is truly something very, very cool that we have right here in the 608 just for us, our viewers this morning. So stay tuned.
Is that your first car? That's nice.
my grandparents might have had that car.
Okay. Josh Prider, great story this morning. We appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Hey, don't forget to let Josh know what inspires you in the 608. Just reach out to him on social media or email him for a chance to be featured.
Horse and buggy may be more your style.
Come on.